And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for Toronto, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Tatum. Goes up at the stripe, and he nails the jumper.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Back to Quickley. Pass to Pirtle. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics on offense. Outside, Brown. The layup off target. Now Barrett. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Up top, Barnes. Outside, Dick. Pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Now Barnes. Pounded by Tatum. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Tatum against Barnes. Tatum can't hit.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. You take a look at Dick, third in the association. Just makes scoring look effortless. Man, he's fun to watch.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now here's Barrett. The floater. And Porzingis with the block.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Now here's Quickly. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Down low. Boston pulls it in. Last time they met in Boston.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. Barnes against Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Back to Quickly. Will it go? Hauled in by Brown. Boston leading by 6. Shot from 12. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Quickly outside. Here's Barnes. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
1:57 left in the first quarter. White, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pirtle with a screen on Holiday. Quickly passes to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Barrett. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Pritchard, checked by Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Cornette sets a screen. Brown passes to Pritchard. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Barnes. Boucher on the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
These are his first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Boucher outside. Pass to Dick. Barnes against Tatum. Boucher a screen on Tatum. Here's Barnes. Back to Dick. From outside the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
And it's Tatum missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Boston out in front, up by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Dick. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's Boucher in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Here's Abaji. No made baskets yet. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Springer misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. And they pick up 2.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now here's Tatum. He played a great game against New Orleans.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Dick, the pass to Mitchell. Boucher against Horford. Back to Mitchell. Boucher on the screen. 5 to shoot. Mitchell misses. Celtics lead by 6. To the inside. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Well, some great scores in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Now here's Boucher. He played a great game against Golden State. Pass to Mobo. The 3 ball. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Tatum. The D's right on him. A leaner. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And it's a 10-point Boston lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Tatum. Toronto making their last shot. Back to Pritchard. Hauser passes to Tatum. No good with the triple. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Pritchard. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Pritchard's got 6.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Dick. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Celtics. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors far behind in the standings. Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Boucher. Barrett comes in for Abaji. And it's Brown in for Dick. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. 5th is Jakob Poeltl.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Here's Brown. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Left side White, driving to the basket. Oh, rejected by Poeltl. On the wing, Grady Dick. Pass to Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Barrett can't hit. Boston leading by 11. Outside White. Horford passes to Brown. Barnes against Horford. Right side Porzingis. Doesn't go that time. Poeltl with some nice D. Oh, there's the alley. White with the steal. Holiday against Quickly. Oh, my goodness. Jaylen Brown takes one out of the rafters.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Scotty Barnes.
His aggressiveness on the defensive end has definitely risen over the last few years. He's doing all he can to swipe as many steals as possible. A real pest on that end who opponents hate going up against.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Holiday finds White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. White's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Quickly passes to Poeltl. Clock at 6. Picked by Poeltl. From deep. They grab their own miss. The 3, Barrett. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. not even hesitating at all off the catch.
And here's Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. And here's Brown for three. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Boston Celtics.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Raptors trail by 13. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. The floater, it's rebounded by Dick. Toronto shooting just 33% so far in this game. Barnes goes in, and that one drops. Barnes has got 5 points.
Yeah, the intensity behind the drive. Barnes was not going to be stopped.
Quickly against Holiday. To the paint. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here's Brown for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Brown. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Ryan, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Raptors. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
First free throw is good. Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackknife.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Now here's Quickly. Still no points. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's White. Good work defensively by Dick.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Barnes finds Quickly. And here's Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Barrett's got 9.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Back to White. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Timeout.
And the Celtics lead by 11.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Raptors with some changes. Abaji comes in for Barrett, and Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Abaji, defended by Brown. Mitchell with the ball. Still without a bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Tatum passes to Holiday, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, foul line down is where Holiday does a lot of his best work.
Barnes a screen. Pass to Pirtle. Sinks that one from the post. Pirtle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Now here's Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Three-pointer. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The 3 from Barnes. The offensive rebound. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Pirtle. And the Raptors with some changes. Walter, he's checked in for Abaji. And it's Brown in for Dick. And the Celtics making a change here. And so Pirtle nails both of them. Celtics lead by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Gets the 3 to fall. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And not really a go-to for Barnes, but nice stroke on the corner shot.
Outside, Brown. Cornette sets a screen. Launches it. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Brown.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Bruce Brown is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Chris Boucher, then it's Walter, and it's Mobo in at the four-man spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Hauser can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Brown. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Inside. Here's Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cornette's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
To the inside. Walter. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Horford. Here's Hauser. No good from outside.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Outside Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. At one point, they led by 16. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Horford can't hit. Raptors trail by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the middle. Here's Brown. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Pritchard. The 3 is up. And Tatum drills the 3.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Quickly, passes to Barnes. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics lead by 12. Brown with it. Now quickly defending. Brown, no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And again, Toronto, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Barrett following the bucket by the Celtics. No good. Brown with some nice D. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball. The thing everyone expects from Holiday is elite defense. But you see his IQ on display all over the floor. He's constantly making smart decisions on or off the ball.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of
16. Tatum passes to White. Down low. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now here's Dick. Back to Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Holiday. Here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Drains the triple.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they increased their win total to 29.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Outside Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.